Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against New Day had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Hector and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu, so you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
Hey, I've been looking for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
Whether it's a PLE, a live event, or an indie show with 217 people, they should all feel that way.
You still get butterflies before you go out there?
I've got a match against Jacob Fatu tonight. There's a whole swarm in there.
The Samoan werewolf's no joke. You ready for him?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Fatu tries anything, I'll be there for you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship!
Tonight is the greatest challenge of the Archetype's career.
A match with Jacob Fatu isn't just a challenge, it's right there in the name of the PLE. This is about survival.
That's exactly right, Wade. Fatu said it best himself. This isn't an opportunity for the Archetype. It's a sentence.
We're about to find out if this is the Archetype's new beginning or the end of the comeback.
Possibly the most dominant champion in WWE.
Introducing the challenger from Texas, weighing in at 243 pounds, Leo Rocky. the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
Who's going to lay claim to the workhorse title here tonight?
And here we go. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know Fatu as well as anyone. What does the Archetype need to do here?
Survive. If he can make it through Fatu's initial blitz and take him into the deep waters, maybe he can find a hole in the Werewolf's game. You might as well ask someone to survive getting mauled by a grizzly bear in the wilderness. Even if you manage to crawl away, you will never be the same.
Dueling reverses.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Just thrashing the windpipe and trailing back in four quarters. No one was holding back here. Good Lord. These two got it all. They're really running into each other.
Check-breaking uppercut.
Oh my gosh.
Stop right to the belly. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
This cannot be how Jacob envisioned tonight going.
The Archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Jacob Fatu took that as a personal insult. Now the Archetype has a chance to win the title, and Fatu is looking to end his comeback once and for all.
With that suplex.
Goes into the corner. Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power. Belly way overhead.
And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
He looks absolutely sapped from the beating he's been taking. Big elbow.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at him. He's got something else in mind, I guess. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu being systematically worked on, man. Here it comes.
The title's going nowhere.
This might be it right here. He didn't even let the count hit more.
A new strategy is needed right about now if that couldn't end things. Dragon suplex. He quickly slides into the ring.
Boom. Fired back with that elbow. Disaster.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. The champ struggling to fight back.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Placed into the corner here. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. He's got his sights locked in now. Misses the target. They saw that one coming. Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out! The Archetype just took out the referee!
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The Archetype is hurt!
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble. This is not going to end well. He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's going to crush the Archetype. Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life. Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
Builder!
No! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
You asked for this! You made me do this!
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the Archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that he had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought him out on the indies to show him what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from him again. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called Archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you. Like you took so many from me.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me. Before I got it. Before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner. At any cost.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad. Believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign?
Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores' challenge to the Archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector's way of getting his attention.
Or forcing a loss to Orton. We are going to have to see how this one plays out.
At his third Royal Rumble win. The Archetype walks into this match at a huge disadvantage.
And his opponent from Texas, weighing in at 243 pounds, Leo
Look out, as someone in the back has to be looking into this. This match can't proceed with Hector Flores as referee. No way.
The Archetype's basically walking into a trap right now. This is the biggest opportunity of his comeback so far, and his sworn enemy is refereeing the match.
The Archetype faces an uphill battle. There's a spot out of the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of judging.
With the cover, he's going for it. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down. And our referee, he's keeping things fair right there.
It's somewhat a breath of fresh air seeing a special guest official actually take his job seriously.
Able to get out of it and ground things with a headlock.
A bit of the sweet silence there, man.
A knee smash in the face. Oh, God, knee meets face. What a barrage of stomps. You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype. A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Something, Lord knows what, just set this superstar off, and our official unexpectedly paid the price for it.
Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Randy's certainly being tested here.
Stop right to the gut.
Hold on, what's the ref doing now? What in the world is going on? Not the ref!
What's the official doing? Kick to the abdomen. Catches the leg.
Down with the belly to belly. I guess someone was tired of the...
The Archetype's headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out!
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt. I know the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetype's road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, all this!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recording my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have got... What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking. Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
There's no poetry here, Xavier. I wish like hell I was in a different match tonight, but I had no choice.
You have choices. You could walk out there, shake his hand, and tell him it's water under the bridge.
Or
you could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I Quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
it's going to be Hector's. He betrayed me. He deserves this.
It could be you on the losing end. You worked so hard to get back here, and it could all be for nothing.
You're right. That's why I gotta win. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
Big night?
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Sean, as far as I'm concerned, my career isn't even on the line. Hector's is about to end.
Tonight's not just about Hector. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, that cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector was like a brother. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know who you really are.
This may be the Archetype's last night in WWE.
The following contest is an I Quit match. Making his way to the ring from Texas, weighing in at 243 pounds, Leo
If Hector Flores retires the Archetype tonight, it will be the worst case of being undone by your own creation since Frankenstein. That's a big if, Wade. I think the student is about to find out why the teacher stands in front of the class.
Hector Flores betrayed his mentor. Now his whole career is on the line.
His opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores.
This man grew up in the shadows in one of Lucha Libre's greatest families.
For one of these men, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the Archetype for a long time, and this man doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it. Booker, you said it yourself. The Archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again here tonight.
Flores gets waylaid. Leaning on the turnbuckle. Knife edge shot echoing through the arena.
Ooh, that's a stiff forearm shot right there, dog.
Yeah, humiliation. And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Heading to the outside now.
He's grabbed the steel chair only
Flores were once like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, "I quit," and leave WWE forever.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Momentum is right away from Flores.
And Flores is looking for a solution. Official asking. I wonder what the answer is.
Not yet!
No! No!
Fighting through the pain, forcing this match to continue. And that blow has him wavering.
And the referee should be getting prepared to ask the inevitable question of...
Got a leg hooked. Hoisted up and driven down, fisherman style.
He's hoping that he's destroyed his will. Referee's got the money.
Yes, I quit.
He said he wouldn't quit. He meant it. The archetype survives, and so does his WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this. What's happening here?
The archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done, the archetype is a good man.
But is Hector Flores? What's going to happen here?
They end things on good terms. That's what's going to happen.
After everything Hector cost him, the archetype is giving him one last WWE moment.
Man, I got chills. That's what this business is all about.
When it's time to party, we will party hard.
Thanks for taking the time to meet with me, Adam.
Of course. I gotta say, that was quite the win at the Royal Rumble. And then giving Hector that moment to say farewell was a stand-up move.
I wasn't sure what I'd do until I got there. But it felt right to part ways with Hector on good terms.
You made the right call.
But that's not why I'm here.
I figured there was more. What do you got?
We are full speed ahead on the road to WrestleMania, and Cody's going after the World Heavyweight title.
So you see an opening to get back to Braun Breaker.
Exactly. There's only one title that matters to me, and it's strapped around Braun's waist. So I'm going to make a statement that Braun and Heyman can't ignore. I'm donating my old championship to the WWE archives.
That might be enough to get Braun's attention.
Might. It definitely will. He won't be able to resist stepping up no matter what Heyman tells him. So what do you think? Can you help make this official?
I can. Just watch yourself. You're kicking a hornet's nest, and those bastards sting.
This title, this championship, I held it once, briefly. But in that moment, I stood alongside greats. Cody Rhodes, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns. But I didn't come here to cling to the past. I came to let it go. I'm donating this championship to the WWE archives because this is where it belongs. The only title that matters now is around the waist of Braun Breaker.
I think we've heard about enough.
You want some?
I'm here, aren't I? After what I did
What
to you,
you did is
what
what
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
do,
do,
Brian?
man.
Get
And
your
you just
broken
got
hat
to
over
do this
across the
without
company,
me,
Brian.
Gentlemen, please. Braun, this isn't worth it. This is a desperate publicity stunt by a relic among relics. This man thinks that by donating a used retired belt, he can magically insert himself into the main event of WrestleMania? No, that is not how it works in the era of Braun Breaker. Unlike the archetype, I came here with actual news. Braun Breaker's challenger at WrestleMania will earn the right inside the Elimination Chamber. So enjoy your ceremony, put your trophy on the shelf, tell yourself you meant something.
Well, you certainly made a spectacle at the archives, didn't you? A little out of character for someone who just graciously shared the spotlight with the man who tried to end their WWE career.
I just needed to make a statement that I was sure Braun Breaker and Heyman would hear. And they did.
Maybe so. But Heyman was right. Winning the Elimination Chamber match is the last ticket to face Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
So what do I need to do to get that ticket?
Simple. Earn it. Go find Road Dogg. He'll set you up with matches against top opponents. Go out there and make my decision easy for me.
Hey, Road Dogg. I'm here to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match.
I'm pulling for you, but these opponents aren't going to be easy.
That's exactly what I want. What do you got for me first?
You won in the chamber match? Try to win this first.
A man who adds to his legacy with every match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Texas, weighing in at 243 pounds, Leo
Listen to that reaction. These people have not forgotten what the archetype means to this place and this business.
Sure, they remember the past. The question everyone should be asking is whether or not this guy has a future.
Oh, baby.
to compete.
Logan Paul might not be everyone's cup of tea, but he's showing us that he's an athlete through and through, that he's a competitor who can swim with the sharks here in the WWE. That I like.
Yeah, well, no one's denying Logan Paul's athletic ability or how he's taken his sports entertainment like a fish to water. The way he carries himself leaves a lot to be desired by both the WWE Universe and the locker room.
Don't overlook the superstar above from him. This is a guy who's always had something to do. Reciprocating the initial reversal. Goes for a headlock.
Transitioning into the armbar. Gets underneath and into the arm drag.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw. And Logan Paul unable to gain focus there.
Questionable defense on that sequence. Has to tighten that up.
He counters with a great reversal. Just like that, Paul finds a counter. He's the counter with a takedown. Stop to the gut. A calculated attack here against Logan.
Things can get grim in a hurry if Logan Paul doesn't turn this around.
DDT. Textbook fireman's carry takeover. What a barrage of stops. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Swinging neck breaker. Textbook. Placing him in the corner, and he stonewalls Logan. Strong forearm. Stop after stop after stop. A little disrespect. Yeah, humiliation. You can feel the resentment building with each stop there. Oh, my goodness, what an impactful STO. He's headed up high. Soaring. Splash, nailed it.
Feeling like it's over for Logan. He's got the WWE Universe behind him and willing them into giving him a boost here.
And going for the pin. And that'll about do it, folks. Here is your winner, Leo. All that rebuilding looks to have paid off tonight as quiet work has turned into loud results.
Oh, this win will go a long way towards building his confidence as the stakes continue to rise.
Aldis wanted you to face high-level talent, so how does this match sound?
The archetype is back. The archetype is here.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Texas, weighing in at 243 pounds, Leo Raw.
talk about respect, this guy's earned every ounce of it.
Respect doesn't win matches, Wade. You got to be ruthless out there, and I'm not sure he's got that gear anymore.
This is where redemption turns real.
Technical, powerful, high-flying, Seth Rollins truly can do it all.
Here we go, guys. A 2 out of 3 falls match. The stamina of these competitors is about to be seriously tested.
You can say that again, Cole. Winning this thing isn't going to be easy at all, because usually by the time you score the first fall, you're already starting to run out of gas. The finish line is a long way off right now.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Attacking the body. Oh, my goodness. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
And able to skirt around that attack.
What a barrage of stomps.
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
Rollins might just be waiting for an opportune time. Oh, knee right to the gut.
Already he's taken on some damage.
He's just got to work through it. Can't stop slowing down now.
What do you think is an overlooked fact? In terms of strategy in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Definitely the importance of staying cautious, especially in the early goings. The last thing you want to do here is rush into things and make a mistake that ends up putting you behind.
He answers right back. Get this back into the ring now. Rollins got surprised there.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Back with a rebound.
German suplex.
He can do it here.
No, holy kick out.
Shocking how fast he kicked out there.
Sent flying out of the ring here. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Oh, stinky Dior right there.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing.
Oh, look out! Barrel roll to Bay.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
Seth left an opening. Down with the suplex.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Looked in. Oh, my God, a small package driver. We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stand as opponent. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. He's able to get the count just in time. Caught the leg. I trapped the leg into it.
Oh, belly-to-belly throw. Clearly some intent behind these attacks on the body. Oh, kick to the gut.
Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Seth's confidence? What a competitive match this has been.
On its way to being one to remember. This has been amazing to watch. Rollins just a step too slow. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
Yeah, and he's got to use this window of opportunity before it closes.
And the counter from Rollins. Into the top rope here. On the top. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway. Oh, kick connects. Wait. No, he gets the shoulder.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Clothesline. Off with their head.
Up here.
Splash nailed it.
Don't get feeling Rollins off.
Makes the cover. The victory tonight.
Here is your winner, Leo
The crowd believed in him tonight, and he didn't let them down.
The adoration of the WWE Universe feels great, but history shows applause doesn't guarantee success. You'll need more than that to keep this comeback going.
You want to be top dog? Then see what you can do in this match.
Here to remind the world who he is, the archetype.
Making his way to the ring from Texas, weighing in at 243 pounds, Leo
You get the sense with the archetype that every move, every step is part of something bigger.
There's no wasted motion, no wasted effort. He's methodical, but never mechanical, and that's what's fueling this comeback journey.
A superstar with every ingredient to be a megastar. Yeah.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds.
The megastar is shining bright.
get this match going.
Talk about a guy who always has momentum behind him. That's it.
Hold on, interesting here. Looks like a handshake before things get going.
Yeah, and you have to admire the amount of mutual respect between them.
I wish we saw more of that at the start of the matches. Catches Knight with a counter.
Oh, man.
Turn it around with a reversal.
He's having an answer for everything. Big lockup.
Oh, boy, making a statement with that shove. What's he putting together? It's as strenuous on your body as it is on your opponent's. And if the first off doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. Rolling neck snap. Oh, right on the arm. And now, Knight is getting beaten down.
Knight's having trouble assessing the situation.
What a barrage of stops. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up. Taking the wind out with a stop to the solar plexus.
Oof, knocking all the air out with a knee.
What a barrage of stops. You have to imagine the just launching.
Rearranging the facial features there.
And he's really being relentless right now. Everything's falling his way right now. From the top, diving clothesline. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Cover on Knight. But can he kick out? He kicks out too. I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Knight is stumbling into the line of fire.
Got the leg hooked. Put down and driven down fisherman style. Hazardous situation for LA Knight to cover. Victory and win. Here is your winner, Leo. He picked his moment, stayed composed, and pulled away when it counted most.
That's right. It was tactical, clean, and efficient. And that is a textbook way to show the WWE Universe that the archetype just might truly be back.
Ladies run this.